Okay, Larry.
Jesus. All right. Welcome to the Live Fire Media Show, episode number 23. A show where we talk. What do we talk about? Well, guns, gear, games, movies, and oh, so much more. Your hosts tonight are the always and entertaining and sometimes FUD, Hunter Elliott of RangeHot.com.
That's me.
I'm Kawaka47, aka Dave from High Point, or as Hunter likes to refer to me as Iron Man. And not the Marvel kind either. Yeah. Tonight, we're joined by a friend of ours, Chad, over Range Hot. Chad, I'm going to start off and saying, like, this is a safe place, okay? We don't tolerate bigotry and fuck, I'm not reading this, so I have no idea. Fuck all that. We don't give a shit about you or what you're doing.
Can we say retarded?
You can say retarded. You can say
bring it back, baby.
Oh, totally bringing retard back. Retard's great.
Yes, it's a wonderful term that we use.
It's a wonderful term. People use more often. People are too afraid of words anymore. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? It's a fucking word.
Yeah, Dave, you're retarded.
So, but I'll say too, Chad, because it's a recording, you can show guns. We have no worry of getting kicked off anything because we're not live. Because fuck all that.
Okay.
And we have no real followers. I mean, there's a few people that listen to us.
What about these guns right here? Look at that.
Oh God, get out of here! It's so lame.
You said we can show guns.
Yeah,
I like how you can see everything in his
firearms. There we go, firearms. Oh, I know, Chad. Look at this. This guy's like a cinematographer, to a degree. You would think. And look at this setup here.
I put a lot of effort in stuff that's important to me. So there you go.
Oh,
perhaps
this is important to you.
Perhaps you should go work on that face.
Hit the mute button. Look at that. He gets all fired up. That's funny. All right. So
I couldn't help it.
Something I wanted to like poke about. Are either of you watching the Alien Earth show on FX or Hulu?
I watched 1.5 episodes.
Okay, Hunter, you not caught any of it yet?
I don't have Hulu
or FX.
It's on FX.
I don't have FX either.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
All right, Chad, you said you watched 1.5 episodes. Is that because you thought it was fucking terrible or you just didn't care or what? I mean, I'm a fucking nerd for the Alien franchise. I have the second and third movie posters, like original, hanging on my walls here when I was a kid. So, like, you don't want to offend me. Just
no, I think it just kind of started out a little slow to me. I don't know. That's all. I mean, they're stretching it out over probably 12, 13, 14 episodes.
It's like 8 episodes, and
okay.
After watching episode 4 last night, like, it was cool. I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, yeah, the fact that you're 4 episodes in, so you're pushing nearly 4 hours, and you're like, what is the actual story? What the hell's going on here? It's kind of like, I don't know. There's too many plot threads. Like, it's an alien show, but at the same time, it feels more like a Blade Runner show because it's about, human life and existence, transferring humans into, artificial bodies so they live forever. So it's like, wait a minute. I'm like, but I thought we were watching an alien show here. Like, that's kind of a Blade Runner theme. I'm like, okay, it's cool, but where's the alien? Where's the horror? Where's the terror? Where's the body horror of a xenomorph?
You'll probably get that in episode 6, 7, and 8.
Well, I'm going to spoil shit, so I don't really care at this point. They killed the alien in the beginning of the 3rd episode, the one that was in the first episode. They chopped its head off with the, the large style paper shredders. It has like the big long blade. The chick ripped it off, and I swear to God, in the frame when she rips it off, it's the shredder like blade. But then when she goes to put it on her back, it looks like a mini katana. You're like, wait a minute, that's not what those things look like. So in the end, she cut its head off with that. Granted, she's an android synthetic. Well, she's a hybrid, human mind and android body. So okay, she's stronger, faster than a human being. Okay, cool, fine. But a simple fucking paper cutter took the alien's head off. I'm like, all right, that's a bit of a stretch. Whatever, fine. Well, now,
but she had a ready-made scabbard for it, though.
Yes.
No, it's like magnetically sticks to her back. It just sticks there somehow because she's a robot body, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
don't know. I thought it was kind of cool at first when she just put it back there and it stuck. I'm like, okay, so what's their body then? Like, you think maybe the androids in the original films, they're full of white milk and shit. It's like,
maybe I could duck out of this episode and download Hulu and watch it because it sounds amazing.
No, you can just watch it later. It's not awful. I mean, like I said, I'm a longtime Alien fan. I'm enjoying it for the most part. But the more I look at it and analyze it, it's just kind of like, what is the point of this? Where's this going to go? You know,
It's like,
go ahead.
I was going to say, it's like anything else they make nowadays. It's a different idea. It's kind of sort of new, but everything has to have so much depth to be. They want it to come across as like an intelligent show where people have to think about it, and they don't make stuff that is such simple, predictable, stupid, gory shit that you can just watch.
Yeah, be entertained or just enjoy. Well, this they're trying too hard to put all kinds of depth in it. They're trying too hard to make you think about the human existence and existential bullshit. It's like, just fucking entertain me. Show me some horror, people scared, making smart decisions, not dumb, smart decisions, and still getting captured or killed by the alien. That's good enough for me. But at this point, the 4th episode ended with a chest burster coming out, and the same girl who killed the xenomorph at the beginning, she ends up like can mimic its sounds. So like it might kind of make me think of like the old cartoons of the Indian guy going, you know, like taming the serpent. And it was like, okay, well, that's interesting. But again, I just want to see that thing grow up and like terrorize and capture people and impregnate them for more aliens and just breed and take over. Like, but that's
you want
not
to see the alien kill like 50 people.
Yeah. So I don't know. I say it's worth watching, but it's just too drawn out for what it really is. I think it's just.
I might get back to it. It's hard to say. I haven't replaced it with anything, so there isn't anything else that's super exciting that I'm watching. So
no, there isn't shit else that's on. Other than say,
except Range Hot videos. I watch those.
Yeah, those are good shit usually. Well, except when this guy down here's on them. Look at him just shaking his head. He's not even muted. He's just like ain't saying shit. Nope. Whatever. Range Hot. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you know, I always have to carry these, David. So,
you do? Oh, okay. All right. Well, so okay, Chad, you said nothing else on to watch. Have you watched Reacher on Amazon?
Yes.
I've
watched all of those.
Okay.
I've watched all 3 seasons. The first one was the best.
My wife are in the middle of season 3 right now, and it's entertaining. It's not overly intense, not overly insane, no big existential bullshit. It's just entertaining. It's fun.
It's a pretty good adaptation of the books. I haven't read all of his books, but
you've read a couple of them.
I've read a few of them. I'm sorry, I lied. I've audiobooked them.
Well, I don't give a shit. Audiobook it or actually reading it, I don't care. I mean,
back when I used to have to work for a living, I would just put my headphones on and ride around and listen to stuff. That's a pretty good. But this first season was simple. It was smash, smash, smash. And then the second one got a little deeper, and the third one is completely different, but it's still good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's back to like him totally on his own. Minus working with the DEA people, but I imagine that's probably all the stories. He ends up working with somebody locally to some degree.
Pretty much, it's
because I like the movies of Tom Cruise for that matter. The movies were entertaining. I like this guy. Like he's big, a big ass guy for.
Well, he fits what the book says he is. But the first Tom Cruise movie was pretty awesome.
Dude, the first Jack Reacher was that movie was cool as shit.
When he did that car chase and he goes under the bridge there and just like steps out and walks into the crowd and the old man gives him the hat.
That's cool as shit.
That's awesome.
That was absolutely. Hunter, have you watched those movies or the show Reacher?
I watched.
He hasn't seen Reacher.
I watched the movie a while back.
The first one.
Yeah.
First one. Well, the first one was funny too. Chad, I'm a big movie nerd too, and something I didn't realize was the first one. Like the gunplay in it's pretty good. Like I actually think it's really, really good gunplay in the first one. And come to find out, the guy Christopher McQuarrie is the director. Also did a movie called The Way of the Gun. I didn't be familiar with that,
which is a fantastic movie.
Yes. And more recently, I found out that was McQuarrie did the first Jack Reacher. I'm like, well, fuck. No wonder that movie, like, there's so many elements done so well and so right because that guy's in the last level Mission Impossibles. But Way of the Gun, though, was his work. It was like, fucking no wonder. Like, because that was a good, cool movie. Like, it just oozed cool. I mean,
it was, and it was something that obviously it was a little bit different at the time, but it followed a very simple thing. Is a lot of action. It's not a theological movie, and it's just shooting shit, blowing it up, and dumb shit.
and that works. That absolutely works. Well, Hunter, how you doing there, buddy?
I'm just waiting for the gun portion of the evening.
I'm pretty sure we rolled in some gun portion talking about gunplay in a movie that does it right, because most movies don't do it right, and the ones that do should be celebrated because it's kick ass. I mean, everybody thinks gun movies, their first mind goes to the downtown shootout in Heat, which is absolutely one of the greatest ever. But The Way of the Gun absolutely gets forgotten about, that it's a phenomenal gun movie.
Well, there's another Ronin with.
Oh, yes. Robert De Niro.
Before he went off the rails was a good, pretty
dude, honestly, I bet he was always off the rails. He just knew when to shut the hell up and be an actor. And
that could be.
And once he got older and he couldn't act anymore, he went off more. He vocally went off the rails.
Well, he had better handlers when he was making a lot of money.
Right. But no, Ronin, that's an absolutely underrated gem of a flick that I remember renting that movie from Blockbuster years ago and excited to watch it. And me and a bunch of buddies, we all watch it. And one buddy, he was a Brit, and he basically bitched at the one chick's Irish accent. He goes, "Dear God, that's the bloody worst Irish accent I've ever heard in my fucking life." And we're all looking at him. We're like, "Really? That's that bad?" He goes, "Oh, that's fucking terrible." And we thought it was all right, but we're Americans. What do we know at that point? Everybody else, though, the movie was over, and they were like, "That was fucking stupid. What was the point of that movie?" And I'm sitting there going, "Dude, this is awesome."
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Like, the car chases are badass. The gunplay was badass. I'm like, this movie kicks ass. They were just like, "Oh, it's fucking dumb." Okay, all right.
Everybody's your friend till the rent comes due.
Yeah, right. All right, so all right, fine, Hunter. Give me another good gun movie you like, dude. Just like good gun handling, I guess.
A good gun handling movie. If I would have known there was going to be a quiz, I'd have studied.
Oh, fuck you.
But man, I hate the Tombstone.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
And sometimes I feel like maybe it's because my lack of ever running single action armies and Western shit that I don't gauge Westerns too much with it, other than I guess when they fire a single action, 72 times like a 1911, you're like, good God, dude, reload that fucking thing.
Well, it was pretty well done. There was only one goof I spotted at right there before beginning the shootout at the OK Corral, and Doc Holliday's toting a side-by-side 12 gauge, and he shoots it once in the air.
Yeah.
And then he shoots it. He shoots two dudes with it, or a dude twice with it. And I was like, yeah.
Well, it was off-screen reload, man.
Yeah.
But if that was the case, he only put one shell in it.
But it was a dual action shell.
Yeah, that's right. It was, wasn't it?
So but I mean, I'm gonna give it a pass because it's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, anything more modern style movie, like modern era.
I mean, Ronin was really, really good.
Ronin's damn good. But God, Ronin and Way the Gun, those are both like late 90s flicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wick is a cool movie. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I enjoy the shit out of all of those. I enjoy the piss out of them. Hell, I built the Wick stick, the gun from the first film. Yeah, I know, Hunter. You're just like, oh, John Wick. That's fine. You don't have to like it, but
it's a movie.
Right? Be entertained. I mean, what do you need out of a movie, Hunter? What's it got to have?
Well, like to go back to Ronin.
Yeah.
It was very realistic, or Heat. Very realistic. The bad guys are bad and they're good too. They're good. It's not just the hero is kicking ass and taking names. You want to see some of the good guys get their ass handed to them as well. I have no problem suspending a moderate amount of disbelief to enjoy a movie. But, John Wick, the first one.
I'd say at least give the first one credit.
The first one, except for killing a little dog, was good. Was a good movie. It was
points of motivation.
I understand, but I mean, still, it's kind of like it was over the top. But I view John Wick like Sin City, the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if when I watch Sin City, it's great in its ridiculousness, and so John Wick was great in its ridiculousness. But then it just got more and more, and I was like, man, I just can't stomach this.
No, and that's fine. I totally understand that. I still enjoy the shit out of all of them, but I get that for sure, because the shift from the first one to the sequels is super fucking drastic. I mean, but it's still fun.
Yeah, I mean, I could see where people be entertained, but I don't give a fuck how bad you are. You're not going to wade into a club with 40 fucking Russian mobsters and walk away and kill everybody. I don't think you.
But if you're the Baba Yaga, sure you could.
Yeah, really.
Okay. Here I thought of one again. Wow, my mind keeps going back to '90s here. The Professional, or Leon the Professional, was Jean Reno also from.
He was in Ronin.
Yeah, I mean that
was a good movie. I enjoyed.
That's a damn good movie.
I enjoyed that. So I mean, there's some out there that do well, but I'm beginning to think that all of the real what I would call weapons masters in Hollywood that helps these people, I think a lot of them have left Hollywood to their own devices.
Yeah, that, and there's always the case of where the weapon guy can tell them, hey, this is how this is done. The director's going to go, shut the fuck up. My shot won't look like that. I won't look like this. I think there's a lot of that shit.
They filmed an independent film in outside of Raleigh called Remnants. It actually made it to Netflix. Yeah, and I was a weapons master on there. And because it had a very low budget, I brought some of my guns in. And they were filming a scene where it was a small community of just your average.
What's it called?
Remnants. Believe it or not, I'm actually an extra in it. There's one scene where I'm actually, now I didn't have no beard and I was real clean cut.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I just got back from filming on an aircraft carrier. So I didn't present myself. Being a former Marine, I was trying to at least look a little squared away. Anyhow.
About what year?
2012, 14, 10.
Okay.
Something like that.
Oh, Remnants short, 2012.
Yeah. And so the neighborhood of people had banded together after a electromagnetic storm and knocked power off for a number of days. And the neighborhood was your typical, gaggle of yuppies that don't know their ass from third base. And they went out hunting. They were hunting, and I had let the guy borrow a Winchester Model 1300 shotgun. 12 is a pump action. And in the movie, he's walking and he stumbles, and they edit in the gun firing, which is fine. But then he jumps up, and like a bad guy's coming, and so he jumps up and shoots the bad guy, and they edit in another, and I'm like, whoa, that's a pump action shotgun, man. Right. If the guy was walking with a shell in the pipe and he had a safety off and fell and pulled the trigger, shot the gun, fine. But when he pops up, have him rack have a rack of shell in, and he's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, well, what am I doing here?
Right.
So,
I think I just dropped a link to it in IMDb in the private chat.
You did.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it. Yeah, Tom Sizemore was in it.
Yeah. So what happened was we filmed it. We filmed the movie and tested it, and a lot of people liked it, but it was very, very low budget. Like
you can tell by this video playing out on IMDb, it looks pretty low budget flick. Which, I mean,
it's actually not a bad movie. Right. But then they didn't think it was going to test well, and so a guy came in with dumped like $200,000 in it, and they reshot half of it from the military's perspective. And so I think it hurt the movie. But, it was realistic as far as what would happen, I feel like. And when they come in and dumped a bunch of money in it and they cut a bunch of scenes out, so it didn't add much link to it, it turned it more into an action flick. Right. And for example, my buddy Terry was in it, and he was from how can I put this? A lesser established neighborhood. He was like trashy. And so, like him and a bunch of the other hooligans break in to get food, and Terry murders husband, wife, and child with a hatchet. And it shows him like chopping up the kid, and blood is, and I was like, yeah, I get it, the desperation, imagine. And that made it in the first cut that was released.
Oh, shit.
But you can only find that on Vimeo. And I've got a link to it.
You got to send me that because I want to see it then.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
So, yeah. But I remember the point that I was making was, maybe the weapons masters are there and on point, and a lot of the directors like, I don't care, fuck it.
Yep. So I think it was one of the Transformer movies, Michael Bay Transformer movies, and I think the weapons master guy, he's in it as one of the extra like crony bad guys in the beginning of it. I think it's the fourth one, maybe. I don't know, but he says something about it like the way he moved the gun, wanted to do something, and Bay wanted like gun to cock or something, or no, the way he was pointing it, he was like, "Well, it's not going to work," and Bay was like, "Shut the fuck up, this is my movie," and he was like, "I'm just telling you, it's not how the gun works." He's like, "I don't care, it's my movie." So like, shit like that happens, like.
Do you think the average person notices that?
No, the average person doesn't. We do as gun nerds. We can like pick this shit apart left and right. I mean, I think one of the worst offenses I've ever seen, and it happens so damn fast, is in the Marvel movie Ant-Man, like the original Ant-Man, Paul Rudd. Mm-hmm. It's fine. You can shake your head. It's fine.
I haven't seen it.
It's fine. But it's entertaining. It's still in the era when the Marvel shit was actually really good. But there's a bit where a dude's pointing a Glock at somebody, and he's ready to pull the trigger, and all of a sudden a bunch of ants are like all over the back of the gun, and they superimpose a 1911 hammer on a Glock.
Ooh.
And it's like an A1 hammer. You're like, what the fuck is this? Like, no. But it's a split second. Did my wife catch that? No, she didn't catch it. She didn't give a shit. I saw it. I'm like, what? She got bullshit. She's like, what? She's like, just let it go. I'm like, no, that was fucking dumb. At least give the guy a SIG then, or a USP, not a Glock.
Right.
Oh, ants are going to block the hammer. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. What are you going to do, man? Fucking.
I know. Just roll with it, I guess.
I don't watch a lot of movies, man. I mean, there's not a lot on TV worth watching.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Most things I'm watching is old shit. I mean, yeah, I'm watching Reacher, watching the Alien Earth, but other than that, I'm watching for like the third or fourth time in life. I'm rewatching Babylon 5 from the 90s. I'm watching Star Trek Next Generation with my kid, because a lot of the new stuff really is just absolute shit. It's just shit. Yeah. I mean, I've had some friends trying to tell me to try and watch some of the newer Star Trek, and I'm like, you guys are the only ones that have told me you think it's entertaining. I'm like, I watch a clip of it, I'm like, God, this looks.
Are you talking about the New Worlds one?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah.
So I watched about 2 or 3 episodes, and it's so blatantly woke.
That's what I've.
Like you've got a couple women on the bridge is run by women, which is whatever,
yeah.
But
it's all crying and feelings and.
They're brilliant, and the ones that I watched was mostly sitting around how the men are pretty bumbling and keep getting the ship almost destroyed, and like these 3 women who are just amazingly geniuses, always manage to figure out a way to save the ship.
No, see, fuck that.
I'm like, I've been on enough naval vessels to know you don't never barely see a woman on the fucking bridge. I mean, I'm just. Realistically speaking,
right?
If you're going to do that, at least make it somewhat believable. They're not going to. The men on the bridge were so fucking stupid that, they're getting the ship in trouble every time. And I'm like, if that guy was that dumb, his ass would been kicked out of fucking Starfleet.
Right?
They're like, well, this guy almost blew the ship up 3 days ago. Well, he's still the XO. So hey, man, here's the steering wheel. What was in this black hole over here? Whatever.
No, you're certainly not helping my reasoning to watch it. It just keeps going further away from wanting to watch it.
If you want to,
I don't want to torture myself, no, but
it has 0 redeeming qualities whatsoever at all, for me, in my opinion.
Right. I get that. So I just funny too. I did a quick search here on best gun handling movies, And wow, this list is, I'll say it's kind of a pile of shit. One in no particular order. There's the original John Wick. I was like, okay, that's cool. Deadpool, I'm like, no, it's entertaining, but a good gun handling movie, absolutely not. Heat, yes, fucking great. Desperado, Antonio Banderas, not good, but damn entertaining.
When he's going down the bar and he's shooting a gun, he's going pow pow, pow pow.
He's just whipping that shit.
Now, in all fairness, though, not interrupt you, but while you're on that, we did a little experiment down here at range.hot.com over a chronograph. And if you just shoot a gun static over a chronograph, if you could flip it and right as the muzzle gets level, you pull the trigger, you can squeeze another 30, 40 feet a second out of that, man. Consistently.
Okay.
You believe that, don't you?
Yeah, right.
Is that like bending the bullet?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Wanted.
That's also on the list. Next on the list, that list is Unforgiven. So Western. That's a damn solid Western.
Clint Eastwood. That was a good movie.
I've not watched it so long. I can't say anything about the gun handling. I feel like it was probably pretty good back in the day, but maybe it still is. The Django Unchained. Again, entertaining as fuck. I can't say that movie was most accurate because reloads were awfully damn fast with post-Civil War black powder revolvers. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. Equilibrium. That was like a Matrix style. Guy had full auto Beretta 92s. Good gun handling. I mean, like, good in the sense of like their choreography was great, but was it realistic? No. John Wick 2. We've done that one. We'll go over it. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Not so much. Good movie, but no. Scarface.
No.
Right. I mean, I love when he's blasting guys with the M16 in the end, but yeah, I wouldn't call
But there's not a lot of gun
with
Scarface, is there?
There's just a couple shootouts, but I wouldn't call it any good gun handling. No.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, I think anybody that can handle an M60 with 3 pounds of cocaine on the fucking tray in front of them is.
Yeah, right. The Matrix from '99. Again, like it's a cool movie. Cool way the gunfights were cool, but good gun handling, not really. The Way of the Gun. Yeah, that one's great. Collateral, Tom Cruise. Yeah, that one's
from the shooting from attention.
Yeah.
When he's
homie, on briefcase. Yeah.
That's pretty epic.
That's a great scene. It's like, I mean, that scene is like a mini version of the downtown LA shootout sequence for me. Like that's how good it is. Shoot 'em up with Clive Owen. You guys, it's dumb. It's insanely over the top shoot 'em up action to the point where like literally at one point his fingers are all jacked up, so he grabs a gun, he shoves a carrot in the trigger guard, and he's just blasting guys using the carrot. It's dumb. It's dumb entertaining, but I didn't like it. Sicario.
Oh yeah, man. Fuck, both of those good great movies.
Those are good movies. I feel like the gun handling is pretty solid.
Yeah, all right. I'll agree with that.
Next one, another Western. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I love the movie, but I don't know. You guys tell me, good gun handling in that?
When old boy goes into the gun store and begins disassembling the Navy Colt and the Remington, and he's like putting the Remington cylinder in, and he's listening to it click, and I'm like, none of that shit would jive. Those guns were not automated back then. A lot of that stuff was handmade or hand fit. 2 Colts maybe I would buy.
Right.
Like the Remington.
But was that scene at all entertaining though? Unrealistic, but entertaining.
It was kind of cool.
I mean, because I certainly enjoyed when in John Wick 3 they did a callback. He did the same thing basically, and it was intentionally a callback to Good, Bad, and the Ugly. It was like, okay, totally unrealistic, but I can dig it. It's cool. Yeah,
I mean, it made you think this guy really knew guns, and so it added credibility to his character. But I'm thinking, you put that shit together, you got a paperweight, even if the pins go in and shit don't fall out,
right?
It ain't gonna. I can't imagine how it's timed, But hey, okay.
All right. Next one is Wanted with Curving the Bullet.
Yeah, I've seen that done when I was in my 7th year as a recon SEAL sniper instructor in the Marines.
Delta 12.
We would teach those guys. You had to have been a Navy SEAL, and then went to Ranger
I
School.
disagree. I disagree because I've curved the bullet once.
No, you didn't.
Yep.
You hit a damn piece of steel.
I'm going to tell you. 1 year we did the Industry Masters shoot, and the Industry Masters was a cool like level playing field match where you used all supplied guns, so you don't run your own equipment. Made some professional shooters a little pissy about it, but one stage it was a triple plate rack, so you had circles and then squares and triangles, and you only had enough in each gun to run the plate rack. I think maybe one extra shot, or you had to run it clean. So if it was 6 plates, you had 6 rounds to go to the next gun. 6 plates, 6 rounds, and I got all the circles down first ring, grabbed a revolver to do the squares, and I shot at one of the squares, and I shit you not, hit the triangle behind it. And I was like, that counts, right? And the guy was like, no. My buddy was like, but dude, he curved the bullet, hit the one behind it. I was like, so that should still count then, because I still put one down. He goes like, no, it's got to be all the squares first. I was like, well, this is fucking dumb. I'm just going to shoot this shit and be done with it now because you're telling me no. But no bullshit. A square and a triangle. I hit the triangle down, not the square. How the hell I did that? No idea.
Was it behind it?
It was, behind the triangle. It was like the circle was here, then the square, which the circle was the biggest, and then the square, and the triangle was behind the square, and it was smaller than the square itself. So the whole point was each steel set got smaller. Yeah, I couldn't see the triangle, but it dropped. And I do like just joking saying, yeah, like I curved the bullet because I don't know what the fuck happened. But yeah, dumb fucking movie.
I mean, I've shot plate racks before where you hit one plate, and when that plate hits the rack hard enough, another one will fall.
Right, usually like the one next to it. So, and it probably could have been. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe my shot pulled enough, and I actually hit the framework for the triangle, and that's why it dropped.
Probably didn't curve though.
Probably not. But I like to say that it did.
I believe it curved.
Thanks, Chad. I appreciate that.
You know why you said it, don't you? Because his wee curves.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So
onwards. Only a couple left on here. Black Hawk Down.
That's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, that's a hard movie to watch too.
And I'm not saying it's got pretty good gun handling in that. That's done really well.
What about 13 Hours?
Not on the list, but yes, I will absolutely agree that that's another hard one to watch and really good gun handling in that.
That's one of my favorite movies ever.
13 Hours.
Oh yeah.
Have you read the book?
No.
Oh shit! Like it. I know everybody says, "Oh, the book's better." No, yeah, it's insane. Like just the more detail you get, like when they're searching for the ambassador, there's so much more in the book than the movie. Like it was a 60-second scene where they run in, it's too hot, they got to get out.
I'm listening to you. I'll
Yeah.
be right back. Phone's ringing.
The book, like they did thoroughly search that place as it was on fire, risking themselves, and I don't think it really hurts the movie just because how much of a movie do you need to see them guys run through a fucking burning?
Well, you only have so much time in a movie.
That's what I mean. So it's a well edited cut in that sense, but oh god, the book is so good.
Some of the stuff that you end up watching on like Netflix or even Prime, like the Reacher stuff, if it's done right, it's 8 episodes, it's 8 movies.
Right.
I think that's where when we circle back to the FX thing with
Alien.
Alien, it's not the episodes are not movies. It's like you said, it's too many plot lines, too much bullshit going on. Anyway.
And like I'm cool with like when you get a show that is 8 to 10 episodes of this overarching plot, but yet look at Reacher though. It is one plot, tells the story from beginning to end, and you're entertained through it. But yeah, and you go off the rails with the style of Alien of half dozen plot threads. It's like I'm not bored with it, but I'm just kind of like, what's the fucking point? Can this move
complicated?
on?
It's unnecessarily complicated.
Exactly, it's unnecessarily complicated. All right, next movie, back to the Western again. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I haven't seen that in enough time to remember.
Yeah, same here. Chad, anything? Nothing?
No, dude, I can't. No. That's blank for me.
No, that's fine. All right, next one. A Christmas classic, Die Hard.
No.
Not a good gun handling movie.
No, I love the movie, but no, it's not a good gun handling movie.
It's a great flick.
That is hip
shooting. When I go into stores, I have guns. The pistols are always duct taped to my bag. Always.
Why not, man? Why not? All right, next one. Kind of falls in the Die Hard category a little bit. Is Terminator 2. Great movie. I love the movie. Gun handling,
Probably
all
not
right.
the best.
It's got some scenes where it's cool, but other times probably not that great.
You might feel differently if you ended up, against a T1000 or something. It might turn out to be realistic. Who knows?
Well, I'm saying like the way they run the guns, like when Sarah Connor was running the 1911 escaping the hospital, that's on point. Like she's doing reloads and she's clearing that thing. They're loading the shotgun up. That's cool. But is it a really good gun handling movie? It's probably questionable. All right, next one. Damn, Western again. The Wild Bunch. Again, I haven't seen that one in so fucking long.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that.
Yeah, I couldn't say shit on that one.
Pale Rider, is that in there?
What's that?
Oh, Pale Rider, is that in there?
No, the last on this quick list is Hard Boiled, the John Woo flick with Chow Yun Fat, which awesome action scenes. Is it actually good gun handling? I don't know. It's kind of like maybe a step up from Die Hard, maybe. I don't know. There's cool scenes in it, but I don't know if it's good gun handling. That's just what Google came up with. I was just interested to see what they'd say.
Well, Google and all.
Oh, I mean, it's the AI, man. They're going to know everything before long. They're going to take us over, man.
Game over, man.
All right, Hunter, so what you got? What's up with you, man? Since you've been carrying the show so well for us.
Everything's going good. You'd be pleased to know that I am super extra fuddy past few days.
Okay. On level of 1 to FUD, where we at here?
FUD, man. So my choice carry gun for the past 3 or 4 days.
Wait, that's not the Charter, is it?
No, it's.
I didn't think so, because that grip. What the hell is that?
That is a 1974 Colt Detective Special.
Good God, I was getting asked, is that an old Colt?
Yeah.
It actually is a 74.
1974 Colt Detective Special, man.
You have gone FUD, man.
And chambered in 38 Special, not 357. And I'm still rocking the old 145 grain double tap wad cutter.
Why are you just carrying 1911? What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, here's the thing, man.
Let's go from FUD to FUD.
It slips in my pocket. Really nice. And it carries super easy. So, I really like it. It's, it's 6 rounds where most 357 Magnums this size are 5.
Right.
So, I'm a +1, 38 Special, but still, it's got a beautiful action.
Dude, I bet from 74, it's probably that glass, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know, man. I've really kind of garnered toward carrying these old snubbies. I like them. I like that Charter, but
I'm not gonna knock it, dude. I mean, it's not for me, but I'm not gonna knock it.
But
it works for me. Who cares?
I love old little Colt Detective Special. I mean, the blue one is war, but it looks like the blue one's about 3 inches deep.
Jesus.
It's just that beautiful charcoal blue they used to use with all the illegal chemicals in it now.
I mean, from your wonderful web camera, it looks pretty good from here.
Yeah. Well, here, let me hold it a little closer. Can you see how that muzzle just shines? Look at that. You're number one, fucker.
Do that.
And it doesn't have an adjustable sight on the rear.
It does or does not?
Does not.
Does not. Okay.
These men, and I got on Colt.
I wouldn't expect it to from a 74.
When they come out with the little 3-inch or 3.5, 3-inch Python, and it had an adjustable rear sight, and I'm like, come on, y'all. No way, no how would a little snubby have an adjustable rear sight, especially for a carry gun.
Right.
They're not as robust. So,
is the rear sight like a sight channel, or does it actually have a rear sight on that?
No, it's just a
channel.
It's just a channel machine right there in the top strap.
Yep.
And it's got a really low profile front sight. So it carries nice, carries in the pocket. It's got pretty decent size walnut stocks. So you got a little area there for your hand. It fits really nice. So I'm going over function over form, man.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man.
So that, and we had a hell of a debacle at the range when I tried to shoot this Swift.
Oh,
yeah.
Hold on, I'm assuming it's the Swift next to you. And do you have a can? Do you have a can on the end of it?
Oh yeah. I'm still running the B&T 5.56.
So what was your debacle? What happened to Swift?
So when I was talking to the guys at Night Force, I hadn't got the rifle. It came in, and so I was talking to the guys at Night Force, and he's like, "Okay, I'm going to send you the optic, and I'm going to send you a mounting rail. Do you need rings?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's just keep it all Night Force."
Right.
And he said, "Well, how tall do you want them?" And I said, "What's the objective lens on that optic?" He's like, 56 millimeter. And that's pretty big.
That's big.
And so I'm like, man, like maybe some tall. Because I've had it before where I bought like medium rings. And with a big objective lens, it just, barely fits.
Right.
I had one that didn't fit, where you had to go back and get a taller set of rings.
Did they have a recommendation for you to use something, or
he just asked which rings I wanted.
Okay.
And I'm like, send me some tall, because I'm like, this thing's got a pretty fat barrel on it. And they came in, they were 1.5 inches, and they were tall. And then we mounted it up, and they was 5/8 of an inch between the barrel and the bottom of the objective lens.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just, you didn't get no stock weld. Your chin was touching.
Right.
Guy behind it. And I was like, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not even gonna try to shoot it like this because it was just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I reached out to a local gun store called Carolina Gun Runners, and I called the guy and I told him what was going on, and he's like, "We got all the Night Force and Lupo. They've helped me out before with Lupo rings, and they carry a lot of optics. They carry a lot of rings and a lot of bases. Guys, like, bring the rifle in and bring the optic with you, and then we'll lay it out."
Right.
And so I did. I walked in there carrying that fucking thing and my Night Force optic, or their Night. And the guy he laid the rifle on the counter, and he laid the scope on the counter, and he looked at it for a minute, and he picks up the scope, he picks up the rifle, and he goes, "I got what you need. I'll be right back." All right. And he comes back 15 minutes later, and damn if he didn't mount it for me.
Damn. Nice.
Mounted it. He walks back, and he walks back in there, and he goes, and I see it, and he's got my rifle. And I said, "Man, you didn't have to mount it." He's like, "Look, it's not a problem." Because I wanted them. He's like, "I thought these would fit.
Right.
But before I just sent you home, I was going to mount this because these are the like 1 inch, and they make like a 0.8. And he's like, "I wanted to mount these," and he said if I could get the 0.8 on it, I was going to swap them.
Right.
Which it wound up the 0.8 was too short. And he goes,
that's a good shop, man. That's a good gun shop to be able to do that.
He mounted it, leveled it, got everything. He had the bubble levels on it and all that.
Right.
He blue lock tighted the rings. He said, "Man, you're good to go." The only thing I didn't love is when I mount my rings, I mount them as far apart as possible.
Mm.
So I'd have probably went with this lug and this lug.
Right.
However, looking at it, where he's got these rings at, the mounting screws are like here. So with it being on the innermost lug of the mounting screw, or the second lug in, it's a little better centered over where it mounts to the receiver than if it was all the way out.
Right.
So it's a little more over where the rail is mounted. And he got the eye relief right. How in the fuck he did that is beyond. I got it home and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to at least loosen those rings and
slide it back a little bit.
And I got it home and I threw it on the damn bench and I was like, well, shit, this is he got the eye relief right.
Damn.
And I walked out of there, the rings, $190 for the rings, which I think is wholesale. And no mount. No, it didn't charge me to mount it.
Wow.
So
seriously, that's a hell of a shop. go through that for you like that.
Well, the last time I knew I needed some Leupold rings, I'd gotten rings in for an AR, and they were low, and so I caught him up there, and he had what I need. Now I didn't bring the rifle in, right. But I just and they had them ready. So this is like the third or fourth time I've done business with Carolina Gun Runners in North Raleigh, and they've been really solid to me. So
that's cool. I'm thinking like back in June we had a show gun. It was one of the HP-15 show guns. We had NRA shows, so they had cut firing pins, and I was gonna take the one home for the weekend, and I was like, I'm gonna get a firing pin for it. I stopped at a local shop because I'm like, they'll have firing pins, and they're a tactical shop, and dude, they're like, yeah, we don't have any AR-15 firing pins. I'm like, what? Like, you guys sell lowers, you sell uppers, and like, yeah, we don't normally stock firing pins. Like, man, I hate to like be an ass or anything, but it's the most common rifle in the country, and you don't carry a few on hand. Like,
and it's not like they're expensive. So if you had 20,
no, yeah, you mean to tell me a shop can't afford to buy 10, 20 a pack of whatever and just sit on them? Yeah, they might sit on them for a few years, but eventually somebody's going to go, hey, I need an AR-15 firing pin.
Right.
And they don't. They've found one. I think they pulled one out of God knows what else. So they sold me one for like $10. I was like, Jesus, I could have bought it online cheaper at that point. But I was trying to help a local shop, and it was in a pinch. Right. I know my buddy's shop would have had it, but I feel like driving an hour and a half round trip to go get it when this thing was like in between my house and work.
Sure.
So it's just like, man, fucking seriously, how does every gun shop not stock 1911 firing pin?
AR-15.
I'm sorry, AR-15. Well, maybe 1911 too.
Yeah. I'll tell you, speaking of 1911s, I'll tell you a little something maybe you don't know about the old AR-15 firing pin.
Go for it.
Have you ever noticed if you're looking at it, it's got two radiuses on it, I don't know if I'm using the correct machine.
But I know I don't know what you're saying.
It's thinner and then thicker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that's for?
No, off the top of my head, no.
AR-15 firing pin is a 1911 armorer's tool.
Do what?
1911 firing pin is an AR-15 Excuse me.
AR-15
firing pin is a 1911 armorer's tool. The smallest radius. I did a video on it for Range Hot demo.
I'll look it up.
The smallest radius on the AR-15 firing pin is the exact same diameter as the sear pin on 1911. The larger radius is the same diameter as the hammer pin.
Huh.
The way that tip is designed, you can partially punch out the keeper pin on a mainspring housing. And you can also use the smaller radius to depress the plunger when you're reinstalling the thumb safety.
All right, that's pretty cool. I had no idea. And
that's by design, Eugene, because when the AR-15 M16 was adopted, right, the sidearm was in 1911.
1911, right.
So, yeah, right. 1911, Tuner told me that. It's the two punches you need, plus you could punch out that mainspring housing pin. And all you got to do is get to the sear spring. You look at the sear spring on 1911, the left furthest leg is got a bend in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so you can take the flathead stocks off. That's a flathead screwdriver.
You're shitting me.
Nope. The 1911 is really its own toolbox.
That's kind of cool. I had no idea.
As you disassemble it, the parts become tools. Like the barrel bushing. The flange on the barrel bushing can also be used to depress the plunger to put the safety in, thumb safety. And the 1911 firing pin can also be used as a slave cylinder.
Damn.
Yeah, and there's a number of them. The 1911 firing pin can be used as a pin to disassemble a 1911 magazine. Same as with the AR-15 firing pin. I did a pretty good video. I'll send it to you. You can watch it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I want to see that. That's kind of cool.
I learned all that from John Travis, 1911 tuner.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I
man.
can dig that.
So,
all right, something else that recently popped in my mind because we recorded last Wednesday and Thursday. I went shooting with some buddies, and two of them broke out their FN high powers. Well, one buddy's got the new actual FN Herstals, their new next gen, current gen, probably the least high power.
okay.
And then my other buddy had Springfield Armories, which is more a clone of the original style high power. Personally, I've never cared for the high power. I just don't give a shit. I respect it for what it is, but maybe I was too much of a 1911 kid and 1911 guy at this point that I just don't care for the high power. Where are you guys at? What do you think of the high power?
I don't have anything against the high power per se, but what I don't like is when people say the high power is where John Browning perfected the autoloader.
No, hell no. Hell no, he did not.
You know, is it a better design than the 1911? I don't think so.
Hell no. Hell no.
How long did John Brown work there, or work for the starters of that place?
For FN? Oh fuck, I don't even know. Oops, 100 feet.
I appreciate it for. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Put a little more aluminum foil on it.
Let's see.
A little more.
What's
aluminum foil on the antenna.
Gonna quickly find how long he was at FN.
A while. I saw an FN ad.
Well, because didn't he technically die before the high power came out? Like, didn't somebody else finish it?
Yeah, but I mean, 90-some% of it is his.
Okay.
I saw a fucking ad from FN in a gun magazine, or it might have been a magazine at Chad's house.
It was at the concealed carry. That's why I was asking that.
Fuck, he died in 26. Damn.
And they had a picture of the scar. Looks like it got the bug boot as a stock.
Yeah.
And it's like got some super tactical dude running it. It's like, you want to shake hands with John Browning, pick up.
Oh no, they did not.
Yeah, I just threw that magazine out. I wish I'd hold it up, but I threw it out.
I mean, okay, the scar is one of the scars. I don't care for the gun, but the actual action of the scar is a ripoff of the AR-180, which was a stoner design. So
right,
like whatever. We'll shake Browning's hand, whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, man, that's so lame. But it's what is it? FN is something national. Fabrique
National. It says, okay, Wikipedia says on November 26, 1926, while working at the bench on a self-loading pistol design for FN, he died of heart failure in the design shop of his son, Val A. Browning. So he died working. Huh.
I mean, fuck all that. You don't even get to enjoy it.
Right? Well, but maybe he was enjoying it. He was 71 years old, designing guns, 1926, designing guns at 71. Maybe he was digging it, I don't know.
He was a damn genius.
He was. But Chad, the high power, what's your take? Give a shit, don't give a shit?
I've never, honestly, I don't know. I can't answer it because I don't have any information on it.
Okay.
If Hunter doesn't own it, then I haven't shot it.
I have one, actually.
I was gonna ask, do you have one, Hunter?
I do.
I've never seen it.
And what is yours? An actual FN or something else or what? Oh God, you're not even sure.
Yeah, I think so I was at a buddy of mine's house, and he's a contractor. And he walks down, and I finish doing some work for him, and he walks down the steps, and he's got a bag of guns.
God,
okay. like a little gym bag,
all banging around next to each other.
Oh yeah,
right.
And
you want any of these?
And he sets them on the counter. He's like, "You're a gun guy, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." He goes, "Here, will you take these home?" And I'm like, "No, that's weird. I'm not. I'm looking in there, and it's like 6-7 handguns." And I'm like, no. And his wife comes in, and she's like, he's not allowed to have those, period.
Oh, Jesus.
And I looked at him, and I looked at her, and I'm like, allowed, huh? Okay. And then, like, I'm looking around, and I see a Colt in there, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
Right. All right.
And it was a Browning high power knockoff, and I can't remember the make. I've got it somewhere, and I wound up giving a bunch of those guns away to friends of mine. I mean, the Colt 1990, it was a Colt 1991 A1, and I gave that to my buddy Jamie. He wanted it something fierce, and there was a couple 22 handguns. I give it to some people I knew that had kids.
Right.
Shoot. And I think I kept the high power knockoff. I can't remember, man. This was.
No, now I'm curious. Now you have to look it up and like text me tomorrow or something about it. I want to know what high power.
I got to find it, man. It's in
just that curious of knowing what the hell it is actually.
I got to go.
It's in a brown paper bag in his closet
with a staple to it as evidence.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it was weird. Somebody giving you a bag of guns, you know.
Right.
But I logged the serial numbers down and had him write me a little like bill of sale, just in case something happened. I'd be like, nope.
Right. Here's why I have these. They're mine.
And I'm like, go to the gun store and turn them in. He goes, no, I want you to have them. And he's like, I'll come over and shoot them. And his wife's like, yeah, if you're going to do that, you do it at his house. You don't do it. And don't bring nothing home with you.
Wow.
All right. I thought to myself, if my old lady told me that, her ass would be out on the skids instantly.
Night, buddy.
Night, buddy.
Well, here's another one that came from shooting last week. One of the guys also picked up one of FN's, the 509, their striker-fired 9mm pistol. Ivy, are you familiar with that thing?
No. I don't do a lot with.
Well, I know you don't, but still, you never know if you know what the gun is. I mean,
I don't, man.
Which is fine. It's just their semi-auto striker-fired pistol. You know, I think they threw the 509. It came from the FNS, which is what I have. Was their first-gen striker-fired gun, and the 509 was their submission to the military for the whole gun trials years ago, whatever. But what I'm getting at is my buddy picked it up. He said he got a really good deal. I think he said like $350 with a bunch of mags for it. So I was like, okay, that's good. But he said also because he thought it was a good suppressor host. And I started thinking about that. What does that really mean when you talk about a handgun? What makes one handgun a good suppressor host versus another? Like, I've run 1911 suppressed. I've run all my HKs suppressed. I've run Glocks suppressed. Like, what does that mean, a good suppressor host?
If I were to hazard a guess,
go for it.
I would say that a handgun is going to make a good suppressor host, silencer host, is one that is going to consistently have readily available ammunition that is subsonic.
I mean, but if we're talking 9mm pistol,
what
makes it different from an Echelon to a Beretta to a Glock to a 1911? I mean, well, I hear it's not just him. I hear people say this all the time or see it posted online. Oh, yeah, that makes a good suppressor host. I'm like, what the fuck are you getting at? Because it's easy to thread on. Well, when they're all half by 28, other than maybe some HKs being some funky shit.
Well, you know, some of
those threading shit on and just go.
Some pistols, instead of a lock breech tilting barrel, they have a turning barrel.
Sure.
The barrel unlocks by turning.
Yeah, you got the Beretta PX4 does that. Grand Power do that.
So that would not be a good silencer host.
But then I always feel like 92Fs are good suppressor hosts because they don't need a Nelson device or something to that extent.
But why wouldn't they?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Why do people use the term calling one handgun versus another a good? I never hear anybody say it's a bad suppressor host. Maybe hear people say, "Oh, it's a good suppressor host."
Is it because it's got tall sights?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm throwing out there. I don't know what the hell that means. Like
maybe they're just using the term because they think it makes them sound smart.
I think it probably is something like that. They're just using it as bullshit internet lingo. I mean,
an FN is an expensive gun, is it not?
It's a little more expensive than a Glock, I think. Not too terribly much. Yeah, maybe $100. I mean, but it's all the current day accoutrements. So it's, MB mag release, pick rail on the bottom, optic ready, but threaded barrel's not standard. That means you have to get different models for it to be threaded.
Is it not standard?
Not in the 509s by default, no.
Then that's automatically kicks it out of that. Because you got to go by.
Right. If you're gonna buy another barrel for it, how's that a good suppressor host?
Right, and I'm in the camp of believing that while there probably are drop-in parts, they're few and far between.
Drop-in parts for you talking about barrels?
Depends on how popular the gun is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, there's no such thing as a drop-in barrel for 1911. No,
right, because it's 1911. It's been so.
And like that, Chad and I did a review for Cajun Gun Works on the P01. Yeah, and they sent me a threaded barrel, but that barrel had to be fit.
Really,
a little bit. You know,
I mean, okay. You said it was for a CZ75.
SPO1 Tactical.
SPO1, okay, which is still a spawn of the 75. So it's a little finer machine like a 1911 that then barrels then a little fitted. Okay, yeah. I mean that's cool.
But
really good suppressor host though.
Fuck you, Chad.
Yeah, it actually did really well once we put that threaded barrel. I mean, I guess something like in my mind. Something that would make an ideal silencer host would be like a Ruger Mark V. Because it's a 22 with a bull barrel and it doesn't require a Nielsen device because it's a fixed barrel.
So by that same rationale that a High Point YC9 is a great suppressor host.
Well, why wouldn't it
be? I don't know. I have no reason why I wouldn't.
It's a fixed barrel. I've shot them with a Nielsen device on them, and I've shot them with a fixed barrel adapter.
Right.
And it works the same either or.
Then maybe it really is just internet dipshittery that people just have now accepted it commonplace as something to say. It's like, oh, it's a good suppressor host.
Then you have
a lot of terms like that have used.
Oh, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And that rolls into another one I had here. Clones. Why are some guns called clones and other ones aren't? All the 1911s out there. We don't call them clones, but yet you look at CZ75 clones. Look at like the Tank Folios, EAA, and the Turkish guns. It's a CZ75 build style, but they call it a clone. Or Glocks now. You get Shadow Systems. You get Zev. Yeah, they call them Glock clones. The PSA Dagger. They call it a Glock clone. But a clone, I'm pretty sure by definition, it'd be like it's like an exact copy of something. So why do we call this?
None of that, like a Zev, is not an exact copy of a Glock 19.
Nor is the Shadow Systems. Nor is the PSA. Like you can't completely use everything like holsters and shit. It gets a lot of stuff does work, but not everything.
Well, let me ask you this: like speaking of Shadow Systems, how could they get away with just copying a Glock? Did the patent run out?
Yeah, the Gen 3 Glock patent ran out. So that's why I say Gen 3 Glock is like
the older ones. Yes.
Yeah, that's why all of them are all basically Gen 3. They're all Gen 3 build design at its core. Other ones have changed themselves.
Right. Gen 5 Glock is different.
I mean, because look at the
what are they? 6, 7, 8? What are they at now?
They're on 5 currently. But look at the Ruger, the RXM.
Yeah.
At its core, it's a Gen 3 Glock, but it's very much not because it's now become a chassis gun, like the Echelon of the 320.
Right.
But at its core, it's still Gen 3 base because that patent has run out, and the Gen 3 Glock is like the next Gen 1911. But again, we call these things Glock clones, but you don't call other AR-15s AR-15 clones.
Do you think it's just the commonality of parts and readily available? Like, everybody and their cousin builds an AR in a 1911.
I don't know, man. Like the MP5. You've got multiple companies now make MP5s. And I can't say you don't always hear it, but sometimes they say I have an MP5 clone. Other times people are like, no, fuck it, dude. You have an MP5. I don't care whose you made or whose you bought. It's a Zenith, PTR, whatever. It's an MP5. Nobody cares what the brand is, really and truly.
Right.
In conversation, they might then ask you what brand you have, but it's not commonly referred to as an MP5 clone. So, again, I think it's just internet dipshittery. we call certain guns
you
clones.
also as far as an AR or in my opinion, a 1911, they don't say that stuff with that because that's an older chassis, and it's a specific. Your 1911s are cool, but generally the people that quote or tout about how cool they are is older people. You know, I mean, I own a Glock. I own that RX-7 or RX-M from Ruger.
Right.
That we tested. I brought that home for my wife. And I use the term Glock clone. Because that's, I mean, nothing against Ruger or any of them. I mean,
sure,
it's what it is. But,
and yeah, I don't think it's ever meant as a slanderous way of saying it. It's
no.
I just question, why do we call some things clones?
I don't know, because you're right. They refer to 1911s as, they just have a 1911.
Right.
Colt makes a 1911, which was the first, but then you got Springfield Armors.
Yeah, 2011s become the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't technically call sales wise. This isn't a 2011 because Staccato owns that, but it works the same way as a 2011 is interchangeable with other 2011s. We don't call it a 2011 clone. It's just a 2011.
Right.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense, man.
I think the newer generation, if you will, they like cool, what they consider to be cool terminologies.
I guess.
Well, it could be too.
I don't get mad at it. I'm like, why? Why do we call this shit clones?
A lot of it, though, when you get AR clone and 1911 clone, if you think about it, AR and 1911 were both owned and popularized by a single manufacturer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So perhaps that's a Colt.
Well, and isn't it still true too that what is it? Nobody else can actually sell an AR-15 called an AR-15 because Armalite actually owns that, or is it Colt?
Well, Colt owns it.
Colt owns it. But yeah, but so nobody else. I mean, everybody makes an AR-15, but their model numbers are never AR-15 because they can't because of.
Right. Well, that's like BPM is BPM 15 or BPM 10.
Well, High Point's
or your HP 15.
Right. I mean,
yeah,
we all know what it is, but
yeah,
I don't
know.
Just interesting.
That there was something that flashed across my brain that seemed relevant.
I can tell. I see like the smoke,
Yeah.
Look, I can see it in the glasses.
It's working hard on something. Yeah, that is constipated.
No, I had a pretty healthy.
There we go. Don't talk about that shit, man.
I don't hear about your shit. I'm good.
Damn, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking. Something you were talking about. Oh yeah, it's like people call Commander. If it's a Commander, it's a 4 1/4 barrel and a full size slide. Or if it's an officers or OACP, it's a 3.5 inch barrel and a compact size receiver.
I see. I thought Commander was shorter in both barrel and grip.
No, Commander's full size receiver.
Full size receiver, but shorter. Okay. Now,
Commander, officers, and OACP are copyrighted terms by Colt. But people see a 4 1/4 inch 1911 call it Commander.
Right.
But
or I've seen some companies now, I think they call it a carry 1911.
Yes.
And then I'll go a step further. You hear people call a 1911 without a firing pin safety a Series 70.
Right.
That's incorrect.
Right. I'm aware of that one as well.
Go
ahead, elaborate, Hunter. Elaborate.
I don't think anybody gives a shit about being correct.
Series 70 does have the absence of a firing pin safety, but to be a true Colt Series 70, it could never have been made in stainless steel. It comes with a collet barrel bushing and an accuracizer barrel. So Series 70, the original, denoted a number of things. So, when they say, this gun's a Series 70, because it doesn't have a firing pin safety, that's only one of a number of things that identify a Series 70 pistol.
Right.
Your best bet is to say a government model.
You ever seen these Alchemy custom weaponry?
Never heard of them.
They do some
$3,500.
Yeah.
I bet it's worth it.
I'm drawing a blank. These guys are an offshoot of Not Nighthawk.
Ed Brown, Combat.
No, somebody else's high end builds. Oh, God, the guys that made the 1911 they did out of the meteorite. Cabot. This is like an offshoot of Cabot. Making more affordable, being $35.95, but I know, Hunter, this is gonna be tough for you because you're such a 1911 or a Colt aficionado. Something about these simple, clean, just looks.
It's beautiful.
Good. It looks. I think it looks amazing.
But can I ask you a question?
Sure, go for it.
What makes that pistol worth $3,500 that, like, let's say Dan Wesson doesn't have?
No fucking clue. Because
that's a really nice lady's watch.
Yeah, that's probably a 9mm based off that magazine pad, right?
I think they're doing both 9 and 45. Yeah, probably is because they do 9 and 45.
Yeah,
it's got hand polished ignition components.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's got shiny parts.
I mean, so they polished the sear and the disconnect and the trigger bow.
I mean, I don't know. I think it looks really good.
It's a pretty pistol.
Yeah.
But, is it worth $3,500? Not. I mean, maybe.
Well, besides your disdain for 2011s, it's like the Terran Tactical, his John Wick guns, or the Combat Master. They're like $8,000. Like, they're badass. I think they're fucking amazing looking. They're not clean and beautiful like this. They're completely different. But
it's a beautiful pistol.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, that money, is it worth it? I don't know. It's kind of one of those, I'm sure if I bought it, and I shot it, I was like, oh my God, I love this thing. But at the same time, would I still be going, but good God, I just spent $4,000 on what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you can afford to buy that, you don't care.
That's absolutely true. And I certainly cannot afford to buy it.
I mean, it's you're right. It's clean and it looks nice, but it would be, to use a term that Hunter used earlier today, it would be a safe clean.
See, I guess there's right there. I wouldn't. I would still shoot the absolute piss out of it. I don't.
Yeah, get your $4,000 worth.
Absolutely, dude. I would shoot the piss out of this thing, and I would probably go old school and buy it in 45 too. Just like, yes, this is a 45, Commander 1911, and shoot the piss out of it because, yeah.
You could have the slides. You could have the slide machine so you can put your optic on it.
No, I wouldn't do that to this. I would leave it plain iron sights, as much as I do love a red dot pistol. I would leave it just as it is, because that just maybe put some white stocks on it, like some imitation ivory or pearl grips on it would look cool. Because I don't know, it just looks badass. I don't know.
You see that Talo gun I shot today, David?
Where'd you post it?
YouTube.
No, I did not.
I'm gonna run grab this real quick. I want you to see it.
Yeah, grab it.
It's flashy, but it's pretty gorgeous.
Who made it again?
It's
Talo.
But Talo, yeah, but
I'm sorry. Yes.
But Talo, what? Like who?
I'm not going to answer it. I'll get it wrong. I think it's a Colt, but I could be wrong.
Okay. What are you doing, dog? Hi, puppy. What? The dog's nosing me in the armpit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, the Alchemy looked pretty badass, but yeah, man, it's like one of those. If I had that extra money to blow on that, if I spent that, I would probably be kicking myself in the ass, going, "Why did I just drop that kind of money on this beautiful, awesome-looking 1911?"
Yeah, being involved with him has allowed me to partake in the ownership of things that I would never be able to own.
Dude, that's same me. Like half everything I own, I bought because I've gotten discounts through working
I was right
in the industry. I mean, like this thing, my Springfield Prodigy. The only reason I bought this thing is because I could get a better deal on it, being in the industry, and I do love it. It's affordable. I still could have bought it by itself, but I probably wouldn't have because it doesn't really do anything better than most of the guns I've got. I just like it.
Check this. Check this jewel out.
Let's throw you up on a bigger screen here. Oop, how do I do this? Give me a minute here, Hunter. Oh, good dear God, no. Let's go like this, like that. There we go.
He's wiping his dirty fingerprints off of it.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
you're getting a lot of reflection off the screen.
Well, yeah, it's like a damn mirror.
Well, it says it stainless was actually that polished of a blue.
So it's a real dark blue
polish. Dark blue. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So I photographed it for him.
No, it looks good.
And then my buddy that runs Talo, he's like, "Hey man, that's a pre-production. That's not one of the 500 or whatever that they're going to run." He's like, "I want you to shoot it." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, run a couple mags through it. Let me know what you think."
Like, shoot this fucking thing.
And I said, "If I'm going to shoot it, I'm going to film it."
Right.
He said, "That's fine." So I went out there this afternoon and run a couple mags through it and filmed.
Thanks for the call, big dog.
What's that?
Thanks for the call.
Chad's feeling left out.
I didn't want you to shoot it. It's way too nice for your mitts.
It's I noticed the first shot missed the target, but that's fine.
It did because it was starting to get dark, and I had my damn sunglasses on. And at 53, when I punched out, the front sight was a little blurry. No, I shot just above it. I shot the first time, and I saw right above the target a dirt splash. So I came down about 4 inches, and it was on like bing bong. So, but
yeah, it looks cool. So
it's very understated. A high polished dark blue with gold accents all around. It's
those gold accents. Okay, I can see the lining, but couldn't tell what color it was.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, obviously, as you point out all the time, I've got a really shitty webcam, and my lighting here is not great, but photography wise, it come out pretty nice.
Again, I'm just saying, I sent you a link for a Canon dummy battery that gives you constant power, and you could hook up one of your Canons. You have more than one, probably. You could set up, the night before, set up as your camera. And that's what I'm using right here. Look at this, and it looks great. Just saying, buddy. Chad, this is like every other week we talk about this. I'm like, why'd you get off using the webcam? Like Chad, your picture's clear and great. Hunter's like, look at it. It's like you and I look solid. Hunter's.
All I'm using is the tablet.
Oh, well, it's better camera than the webcam. I mean,
if I started using a nice webcam, what could you berate me on?
No, here's the thing. The only thing the only issue with yours is that your screen is bright, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, everything is white. Well, I don't know if I can.
You can't minimize it because it'll go away.
Yeah, I don't know how I could change any of that. I got the light set off at a distance and an angle, and it's diffused a wee bit.
Well, I can tell you, Hunter, some silly and funny thing is I do keep any screens I have up. If there's a dark mode, I have them on dark mode just so it's not blinding.
Do I have that on my PC?
I mean, it depends on the windows you're in.
It'd be under theme if you did. I mean, I don't like mine because mine is too lit up. I didn't really have a choice where to do this from, and I'm in Chris's
how
office.
Bright I am.
So
yeah, this is just a Microsoft search page, and minimize it to my other windows, and they're like basically all black windows, so it's not blinding as I'll get out. And then my backdrop is very, very red, so if I drop them down, I get all red. Yeah, just stupid shit to have to like play with and mess around with. But if you're listening to this, it doesn't matter that we're talking about lighting sources, as long as the audio is decent. But I've also told you, like, why don't you get a good mic and get some good headphones in case
I've got a nice mic.
Why aren't you using it?
Because it's on my camera.
God, okay.
And it runs off of the it's not an 1/8 inch plug. Yeah, it's not.
Look, you can use like the legit hookups, or you can use USB-C, which is what I'm using. This thing was maybe $50 or something. Yeah, come on, man, up your game. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll work on that, man. When we get off, I'll get that hammered out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying sack of shit.
I'll do it. I ain't got fuck all going on tomorrow. I'll spend tomorrow doing that.
There you go.
What are you doing nothing tomorrow for?
I ain't gonna do shit tomorrow.
He ain't got shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit around the house and just watch the damn mailbox money roll in. If that was true, I'd have better friends than y'all. I guarantee it.
Wow. Huh. Well.
Yeah.
Happy camper. Jeez, man.
I'm just picking, Bunky. I don't mean it.
Where's your mezcal?
I got tree work all day tomorrow with Chatarino there. So I am having I've been buying, but you know what bubbly water is?
It's on the carbonated water.
Yeah, and it's got like a hint of
yes.
flavor.
Yes.
But I thought you were going to say gay.
Oh, yeah. But what
I was going to go there, Chad, and I just let it go. I was like, nah, I won't pick on him too hard.
No, I can't. It's an easy target, man.
Yeah, I hear you, motherfucker. I
mix bubbly water. Oh, fag.
I mix it with like orange juice.
Bubbly water and orange
Tasty.
juice. It's like a non-alcoholic mimosa, it sounds like.
Well, it's orange flavored bubbly water with orange. So it's pretty decent. It's the thing is it's healthy-ish.
Yeah, healthy-ish. Okay. Sure. What works for you? Well, Chad, you've been a wealth of fucking knowledge tonight. You know, you got anything
I apologize. This is it, buddy. This is full speed.
Hunter,
yeah,
why the fuck
8:15 he turns
skip Chad on here?
Yeah, dude. Here's the thing. I'm usually in bed like 2 hours ago, so that's why I've been drinking coffee.
Yeah, about 8:15 he turns into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's see, what was it? Hunter texts me. He says,
Can this asshole be on the podcast?
Chad was interested in trying the podcast with us tonight, some other Wednesday, or fuck him. I said, yeah. Chad, your buddy
was in
Chad?
the truck when you wrote that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, buddy is strong, but yeah, fuck him, I said.
I know.
Wow, so I'm glad you brought your A game here. I appreciate that, man.
Well, I figure we'll get to nobody's out of the way while there ain't nobody watching. So that way, when we get big, we already had you on. I'm sorry.
That's a good call. I mean, we had some other friends have asked if they could be on the show sometime. I was like, fuck yeah, man. Like, you're cool as shit. Way cooler than fucking Chad here just sitting there saying nothing, you know?
That's right. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't know. Fucking chime in a little something. It's called a conversation, dick.
Get him, Dave. Get him, boys. Get him.
I'm just an observer. I'm here to let you know when you're wrong.
I'm so glad you're pulling that sled, brother.
I'm never wrong. Sound just like the guy underneath of us on the screen.
You hear this shit, Hunter? The fuck?
Oh, I don't care.
Why is this guy here? I mean, we can just do this, you know.
I mean, whoa.
I got demoted.
Yeah. He can't even spell demoted.
Yeah, I make you feel better now.
I'm better.
I like being in the bottom. I feel like I'm in the back of the car because I'm like important.
Just lounging back there in the
Miss Daisy was a lot quieter than you.
Well, she had money. You know, I'm aspiring to be a Miss Daisy.
Good luck with that, man.
I appreciate it.
He's well on his way.
I ain't had this
age-wise, yeah, you're right. He's well on his way.
I ain't had this much fun since my dad's memorial service.
I was there. It was a blast.
I mean, damn. This reminds me, I got to go get a colonoscopy tomorrow.
Well, I think next time I'll be talking to Tony, see if he wants to hop on more regularly with me here. Because, wow, yeah.
Oh, don't break my heart, Dave. Don't take this from me. Don't take it from me. So I told you, I talked to you a little bit today, Dave.
Yeah.
So once every month or two, Chad and I get together at his house, and we have a little hour conversation about what we're working on.
That sounds gay.
It's equally as gay as this.
Okay.
And so,
well, no, there's a lot less clothes in ours, but go on.
Oh yeah. What? So we talk about the Swift rifle for about 45 minutes or so.
I'm sorry, Chad.
No, I talked for 6 minutes. He talked for 30.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, man, you're working on a 308 pistol. Why don't you go get it? Chad walks into wherever his gun is, and he comes back and he stops like a room and a half away.
I stop in this room.
Yeah. And rips one. And the fucking computer mic picked it up. So I'm looking at the footage today.
Like I'm next to him. It's so loud.
And you can hear. I'm on my phone looking up something, and it's quiet. And you hear, roar! And I look over. I was like, "Was that a hand grenade that just went off?" You can hear Chad in there giggling like a little bitch.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's like, "I think I'm gonna stay here for a little bit." I'm like, "Please."
I believe you said that, Chad, but I also believe that Hunter's probably giggling like a little girl like that.
So I didn't cut that out. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it in there. I was gonna publish it tonight, but I had a couple shorts coming up, and I don't want to just overload the algorithm.
Right.
So I'll probably be next couple nights. I'll get that hammered out.
That's funny.
It was
do some of my best work off camera.
I'm telling you, it sounded like a bomb went off. I was like, what the fuck? Is that an earthquake?
Jesus.
And then like 40 seconds later, the whole house smelled like old shame. You're like, ooh. That's some Trojans from 1990.
That's
I didn't believe you could hear it on the playback. We stopped it and played it back. It's fucking horrible.
That's like gracious. Yeah. I can't wait for that to go on. That little Easter egg, that little nugget. Somebody's watching it go, the fuck was that?
Right. I don't know why you talking about that. Makes me think of Tony hitting the fire alarm chirp. Chirp. He texted me the other day too. He said he ended up watching our episode, and he goes, I didn't know if I was gonna find all that funny, for as drunk as I was then, being sober and listening to it now. And he's like, God damn, we said some shit on there. And he goes, we go serious, so I'll get up 1 minute. He goes, then just to derail into like just shit the next, and back to something serious again. I was like, dude, yeah, we can't make this shit up. Like, it's just how it rolls sometimes.
It was clean. And we talked for like 2.5 hours.
That was a long one. Yeah. It went on for a bit. Yeah.
He's good people. I like him a whole lot, man.
Oh, I told him today too. I was like, oh, and you will be back on with us. You can guarantee it, man. I'm not giving you the choice in the matter.
Let's do it when I don't have to work the next day, so I can sit up and get hammered.
When the fuck do I know when that is?
Well, I'll schedule it with you.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a heads up, man.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Fantastic.
At that point, I'll probably make sure I take off the day as well, just so I can deal with being up that damn late.
Why don't you do that? I mean, fuck. Be a man.
What?
Yeah, shirk all your responsibility that you have so you can hang out.
I'm going to get this gun sent back in the mail. So, I'm clinging to a modicum of responsibility.
What's that, Taylor Cole?
When does that gun go back?
I will probably mail it back Friday or Monday.
What's the thing go for? What's MSRP? Do you know?
I don't think they've decided yet.
Oh, that's right. It was pre-production. That's right.
Yeah. I photographed it a few weeks ago, and then I'm sending it back. I got the call tag in today. I'll get in the mail, probably Friday or Monday. I don't know what it's going to go for. I mean, it's going to be expensive, but they're getting all their engraving work done at Barron Engraving up there in Connecticut.
I don't know who the hell it is.
Oh, they do pretty work, man. They're always at shot. They do really pretty work. A lot of really nice engraving they do.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm done with that.
Yeah, I guess that's all. That's everything. That's everything I come up with.
What the hell did you come up with?
Well, I talked about my 38 special.
Yeah.
Talked about my scope rings. Oh,
yeah. No, which is cool. Oh, how's that going?
Oh man. Oh man.
I'm guessing you're enjoying it.
I don't know how I can express to you in human vocabularistics how beautiful of a shooter this thing is.
All right, say again. What are you holding up there, dude? Remember, this is for audio too.
My apologies.
I just thought that.
I got this Kimber Jägermeister or whatever they call that piece of shit with no rear sight. Brand new Colt single action Army, chambered in 45 Colt, 4 3/4 inch barrel. Smells like
paint.
Freedom.
Again, even your shitty camera, it looks pretty good.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. It
does look good. I mean,
and I'm doing the old I'm doing the old gentleman shooting. I stick my hand in my front pocket.
Yep.
And just do the old. And it is.
It sounds good.
Oh man,
That's cool.
It is such a natural point. You can just throw your hand out there and it points. It looks so simple. It just you're like it's like a fucking plow handle, but when you throw it out there, it just falls in line. I mean, it's so now. I ordered a cross draw rig from Simply Rugged, and I'm gonna carry it now that it starts getting a little cooler. I can throw me a little windbreaker on. I'm gonna carry that some bitch cross draw.
Okay, so that thing like true to like original gun. So like no firing pin block safeties or any bullshit like that.
No, that's the load 1, skip 1, load 4.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a black powder frame. It is not a black powder frame.
What's MSRP on that thing?
Man.
I'll look it up. I mean, it's in production. You can buy it now, right?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
If you get lucky,
way to comment, Chad. Appreciate it, pal.
Yeah,
I'm here for you, man.
You can find them on Gunbroker. Now they're inflated, because Colt only runs them, I think, once a year.
It looks like they're about 2,300.
Okay.
You said you got the 4 3/4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2,300.
The most desirable. And I tell you.
See, this is where you're gonna be like, blasphemy. Literally, for what I would want to do to it, give me a Turkish variant of it, so I can drop an RMR on top of that thing and machine a pick rail so I can throw a flashlight on it. Just because I think it'd be cool and fun. I don't give a shit. I've seen people mock it up like that. I'm like, that looks awesome as shit. I should get out of it for that.
What'd you say?
You heard me.
It's put.
I see if I can email you a bullet.
Oh God, shut up.
Yeah. If you put a big holographic sight on it right here, and then like a light, especially if it would interfere with the ejection rod, I think that would be best.
There's a catch. Is I don't know if this thing, if it was an airsoft or somebody really mocked this one up, but honestly, it looked like it was really well done. And I'm like, hell yes, I'd shoot the piss out of that thing like that. Just because, and just to piss people off too, just go, yep, hell yeah, I've got this thing like this. Because why not?
Because that's ridiculous.
That's fine.
I mean,
there's some bad ones on here, but it's not what I'm looking at.
You got to look at that. Look at the front sight on that thing. It's a billboard. You got enough front sight. You don't need no gay ass red dot on no single.
Gay ass red dot. God, listen, here comes the FUD again.
I mean,
oh yeah, he's all about it.
You say, boy, that's like that's a pretty big asshole.
Damn it, I've seen this thing so many times.
That's what she said.
All right, when I find it, I'll make sure I save it. And,
yeah, please. Could you email it to me? Oh, my email changed, by the way. It's daveisanass@gmail.org.
Why am I being an ass? I'm just saying I really liked it. Thought it looked cool as shit.
Putting a red dot on a single action.
Did I say I want an original Colt? No, I said give me like a Turkish,
But I mean,
cheap version of it, just so I can literally.
You can be a space cowboy.
That's right. I have a modernized lever action. Do you hate that too?
Yes.
I don't hate it,
but you're not into it. That's fine. You don't have. Come on, man. You don't have to be into all the same shit.
But what I'm saying is, if you put a red dot on a single action, you're gonna smoke a turd in hell. I'm trying to tell you.
What an opinion here.
I don't even know if you can get away with doing it with some Turkish clone. Get you one of them Cimarrons or whatever. Who is it?
Sure. I don't care.
Yeah. Isn't that a car?
Put a red dot in a single action army. Don't worry, I'll get a 3-inch Colt and put it on there because I plan on doing that with a Python.
Yeah, I told that to come in. He's like, I ain't selling one.
Yeah, he will. In this market, yeah, they will.
I think they're doing all right.
I guarantee you they're not. Nobody's doing all right. Everybody's just getting by. It's fucking brutal.
Really?
It's brutal out there. No, like don't get me wrong, like with the ARs, the high point ARs. I was just telling Chad earlier before you hopped on. We got a pallet of them in, and they're pretty much all sold. I mean, I was able to pull a couple out for some riders to get them out there, but they're pretty much sold. But because that AR, that whole idea is pretty hot right now. The rest of our guns, though, it's extremely slow. And the more infuriating part is you go to GunCon and Goals, and people are like, man, I've been looking for 10 millimeter carbine forever. And I'm like, what? We have them. Our distributors have them. And if they don't have it, they can get it within a couple of days from us, and they'll get it to your dealer within a couple of days. Like maximum, you're talking week shipping time. And they're all like, what? All of our shops saying they can't get them. It's like, what the hell's going on out there?
Well, they're probably trying to sell something that got stopped.
Well, I'm sure there's some of that too, but
or they're creating a want.
Or the flip side, like our 10 mil carbine in particular, the high point, there's nothing in that price range. So if somebody walks in and says, I want that 10 millimeter, you really can tell them, well, let me try and sell you this Chris Vector or this AR that are all $1,200+
right.
in a carbine setup. And I'm going, fuck you. I want the $400 high point 10 mil carbine because it's $400.
Right.
It's like, why wouldn't you be getting what they want? I don't know.
Well, I published my review on YouTube almost 3 weeks ago, and it's at 22,000 views.
And I still need to actually share that. I've yet had to get that out there. I've been so damn busy with shit.
Yeah, you should. That'll be a good boost for both of us.
I certainly think so. I mean, that thing's pretty hot. Chad, did you shoot the AR?
Yes.
He's the one that shot the 300-yard group.
Say again?
I like the rifle. I mean, my argument always is, people talk about having higher quality stuff and comparing, that AR to another one. The average person isn't going to shoot enough to be able to tell a difference anyway.
There's the first key there. They'll never be able to tell the difference. And the second, I think, when they say that, and a higher quality AR, what the fuck does that really mean? The barrels only come from so many manufacturers. Their forgings only come from so many manufacturers. It's like, unless you're using some Taiwanese, Chinese lower parts kits.
Which a lot of them don't, but yes.
Right. It's like, I'm so sick of seeing guys online with their spec ops tier list bullshit. I'm like, get fucked with this crap. Like, unless they're saying we always guarantee stuff in a way.
The name recognition brand.
Yeah.
I mean, we went and had lunch the other day and walked into a place that had like a little gun shop. They had a consignment. What did you say it was, Hunter? An LWR?
LWRC.
Yeah, I know of those.
But I looked at it and it looked like someone painted it with a rattle can.
4,100.
They're
it was. I mean, it had a tubular red dot and
it had a Nikon
magnifier on it.
Oh, did it?
And it had a magnifier. Yeah. It wasn't a full scope, but but it was $2,600, and I said, what the fuck makes it $2,600? It's an LWR.
Okay. I mean, I'll say at least like I think their primary ARs, they are a gas piston gun, but even still, you go their DI guns, and I think they're looks like 13 to 2,000 for their direct impingement guns. I don't know, man. Like I've handled before. I've shot them a couple times. Yeah, it's all like built uppers and lowers, so it is the most different, truly looking of its machining than anybody else's. But is it worth all that money? I don't know. Does it really shoot any better than anything else?
Somebody it is.
Oh no, for sure somebody it is. Oh, absolutely. This is the only thing I would shoot. Hey man, cool.
Well, on Saturday we went up and saw Andrew, and as we do sometimes, and he's a wonderful
use your words,
knowledgeable person. I'm sorry. when you ask him a question, Andrew likes to be detailed about everything.
Yes,
and I was
I've met
asking
him
him
a couple
about
times. Yes, he does.
yeah. I asked him about piston and as opposed to the gas infringement and why he doesn't make a piston gun. He just like it's still the same thing. It's just wearing a different spot.
Yeah.
So I figure if he doesn't do it, then there must not be other than you can sell it to people for more money because you think it's better.
Yep. No, I mean I have fun with a few piston guns like the SIG MCX and the HK MR556. They're cool. They're great. I like them because they're visually a little bit different looking. But at the end of the day, are they any more or less reliable for my usage? No, it's no different. If anything, they're just heavier.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever shot one.
But I'm also not entirely sold on them being super more reliable because they're a piston gun. Because it's like, our military still uses a direct impingement M16s and M4s a lot in a lot of conditions. And if it was that bad, we would have replaced it fucking years ago.
Yeah.
My question to him was, is it, what I read was that they had mentioned that the direct impingement was much dirtier than the piston gun inside the chamber or whatever. And he just said it really didn't make a difference. So,
yeah, I mean, I think factually it is dirtier, but does it make that big of a difference though?
No, that's what I'm saying. He didn't seem like it did.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know.
But I've shot a bunch of my stuff and a bunch of his stuff, and I enjoy the higher end stuff, and I enjoy the more affordable stuff. But I mean, if you really want to sit down, if you blindfolded me and I shot some, I don't know that I could tell you the difference between them.
Right.
Other than trigger pull or something like that, but the trigger on that one is decent.
But if you're new coming into like the AR platform, you don't know shit about trigger anyways, so it doesn't matter.
No.
In fact, I think if you start off with at the least a mil spec trigger, and you learn to shoot that well, you're going to be better off in the long run.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to handle anything. You're going to be able to fire it well if you've been trained off of a shitty trigger. I mean, I guess buy what you afford, buy what you want. If you want to spend big bucks on cool spec ops, tech ops, operator shit, cool, go for it. If you don't, then don't. Like, what do you need in your life? What's it going to make a difference?
I've shot a bunch of stuff with, being affiliated with the channel, and there's some stuff, when I know it has a light trigger, I'm fine with it. But if I don't know, it surprises me when I pull it. It's because I don't have the experience to as opposed to Hunter that can grab something and realize where everything is. I embarrassed myself at a media event. Luckily,
how so?
I grabbed the TS Orange right off the table, and the gentleman from CZ, I can't remember his name, the high speed shooter. He was standing off to my left, and I picked the gun up, and yes, and I picked the gun up, and instead of being in position 2 with my finger, I just brushed the trigger, and as I pulled it up, the damn thing discharged. I did it. I mean, it was my fault. And I just looked at him, and he smiled. He goes, "You're not the first person to do that today." And I just went, "Fuck." It's embarrassing. We were on Saturday and we were at Andrews again. He pulled some stuff out of the safe to show us, and one of the guns, he told us the trigger was really light on it, and we were just standing in the garage looking at it, and it surprised me how light it was. If we'd have been on the shooting range, I mean, I'd have shot it by accident. Right. But I mean, I'm kind of a moron, so it's okay.
I like that. I'm kind of
my teacher is not very good. I'll be honest with you. He lacks
is this guy down here?
Personality. Yeah.
Is this guy down here?
Yeah, I think he's asleep. It's like I'm driving in the truck all day and he's asleep always.
Air conditioner's rolling. I lean the seat back. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm gonna get to the job, boy.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that in the morning too. I'm gonna throw my chainsaw in the back of the truck and be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna get there.
I won't let him drive, Dave. Ever.
I don't blame you.
I keep it under 100.
Jesus. Yeah, I definitely don't blame you then, Chad. Holy shit.
Yeah. Come there and ride with that fucker for a day and then talk shit.
I'll get you where you're going.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I'm angry when I'm driving this rough.
Yeah, he's weaving in and out of traffic, swearing at people.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way.
He run a church bus off the road because they were running 3 mile an hour under.
Mm-hmm. In the left lane.
I mean,
I expect everybody to follow the rules but me.
Mm-hmm.
There was a school bus stopped on the damn side of the road letting kids out, and he walked in there and hit the damn school bus driver in the mouth. Parked in the damn road! Damn it, I couldn't get by! Kicking little kids off. Get out, you little bastard!
That was a terrible impression of this New Yorker.
Well, I can't do New York, man.
I know, it's okay.
That's right.
That was some god awful shit there.
Okay, guys. Okay, you guys.
Hold on.
Use guys. Walking here.
Guys.
Yeah.
I'm walking here. Chad can do it. Chad will get fired up, mad at me, and be like, "My yes," and you can hear it thick. My yes. I'm like, hey man,
I don't think the accent ever gets that deep there, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, my yes. And I'm like, I
do say my ass, but it doesn't sound like that.
It does, bro. My yes. I'm trying to tell you. That's where I heard it. I'm walking here.
It's like a soprano reject.
I'm trying to tell you. You wouldn't believe it. I take him. We went to get barbecue the other day, and I'm like, some real nice hole in the wall. And I'm like, hey, man, why don't you let me do the talking? These are my people. I'm like, you liable to start talking to this lady, and next thing you know, they're going to string your ass up the back.
Fucking yank.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I would like a large unsweet tea with.
What's wrong with that?
Do you have any vegetarian options? I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I think we're reaching there, big dog.
Could I have a corn on the
I don't believe that
cob?
one for shit.
I want a corn on the cob and some pickled apples. You know.
Can I have my fried okra with my grits and all my other bullshit that we eat down here?
Fried okra is amazing.
Fried okra is pretty good.
Fried okra is amazing.
I did grab somewhere at the beach on there, some fried okra.
Did you go to Crab Shack and get it?
No, man, we totally had the days wrong. We had all planned out to go there, and we rolled up on Tuesday, and they were closed.
Oh,
yeah. We were frustrated and pissed, and because we were staying at the far north end, it took us like a half hour to get down there to it.
Oh,
so we ended up going
you stayed at Mama's then.
Yeah, I was at your mom's last year. We went there.
Okay,
but so this year, since we were at the north end, we ended up going to a place, a local hole in the wall joint called the Captain's Table. It was actually really good, super simple. Just like even signs said locals eat here. We walked in, we were like one of two tables that weren't locals, and it was on point. It wasn't a Crab Shack, but it was very on point. And I got their fish and they had the fried okra. And I was like, yeah, I'll do some fried okra.
I love fried okra.
It's pretty good.
A lot of times, though, with Chad now we'll get some Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, and some sauerkraut on my fucking whatever y'all eat.
Y'all, I hear you.
Some bullshit. Whatever you guys eat. Can I have a corny dog?
I'd like to apologize for Yankees because they don't need the gizzards and the fucking chicken feet.
What do y'all get? The corny dog with extra corny and a bag of fries. Fuck.
I just love when you say "use guys." It's hilarious.
Use guys.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
That's what it sounds like. Hey, what are you guys doing? You want to go get a dog by the boardwalk? That's how it sounds.
All right, first of all, I'm not from fucking Jersey, you have to retard.
What's the damn difference? You stamp
a lot.
You stamp ahead. You're a jerk off. I called you a jerk off. That's what you are.
Oh my god.
What a guy, man. What a guy.
Well, I like to portray my northern neighbors as accurately as feasibly possible.
Oh my god.
You're welcome to do so as most Yankees, portray Southerners as, brother, sister, fucking retards that live in holes. It's okay.
You know what? I wish that we could figure out what we could do to keep them motherfuckers from moving down here by the truckload. Yeah. Like every time I turn around, There's a triaxle, a dump truck stacked with Yankees like cordwood, rolling in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, where's you guys got something to deal?
You lost the war, and now you're losing the occupation. It's fine.
I'm gonna move up north because there can't be no damn Yankees left because all them motherfuckers is down here. Every time I turn around, there's a fucking deli.
Hey, Hunter, I hate to break it to you. You're actually getting the ones you probably want down there, and the other ones that are left up there. It'll be a
he doesn't want any of them. It's the woo of his existence.
I'm telling you,
Look, I've been here for 31. I've been here for 31 years, and I'm telling you right now, there's too many of them.
They're everywhere.
I lived there for like a decade, and I think I had 2, maybe 3 friends that were actually from Charlotte. Everybody else, it was New York, Nebraska, or Cleveland, Ohio. Like, what the fuck, man?
I heard on the radio a number of years ago, 61 motherfuckers move into RDU a day.
Wow.
A day.
Yeah, but that counts the Indians too.
Well, I mean, nevertheless, it's just
not
everywhere I turn, there's a beautiful farm that's turned into a townhome community.
That's the shit that's like killing me now. We're seeing that shit around here. Every farmland they're selling out, and it's just becoming another.
It's your people that are selling it.
Yeah, but you know why?
Yeah, because they're greedy and they want the money.
That's it. You know, they didn't sell it. They're like, look,
finally got a hold
of land.
Is it because their families don't want to farm this shit anymore? Like, they have no interest.
My land is worth $8 an acre. So, no, what happens is, and this is the God's honest, this has happened to me. So many motherfuckers move down here and buy houses that the property value goes. My house property value is almost tripled since I've owned it. Now, when your property
30 years
up, your property taxes go up.
Yeah.
You know, there was a farmer on Facebook, and he had a farm down east, North Carolina, and he had like 600 acres. And they were valuing his land at $235,000 an acre.
Jesus.
Where 20 years ago, it was maybe $5,000 an acre. So he's like, my taxes have gone up 400%.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, I cannot afford to farm. You know, how important are farmers? Realistically, not that important. If I get hungry, I just go to the grocery store. You know,
well, farmers on the coast apparently are not as important as the ones that are out in the west because they're not buying the land out in the west.
Well,
they're buying the ones down here.
You know, they're buying it down east, man. I'm gonna tell you what, they're snapping it up.
Yeah,
it's BlackRock, man. It's BlackRock's buying everything, trying to own us out of everything. They don't want us owning shit. But that's for another time.
Yeah,
gentlemen, we've been on here almost 2 fucking hours. We can wrap this shit up because I want to go to bed. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to get up early-ish in the morning, so I'm tracking that.
Well, Chad, I appreciate you joining us and contributing absolutely nothing, it seems like.
Well, I waited to hear something that I thought I could help y'all with, but there was nothing interesting to talk about. So,
well, you could always chime in whatever the hell you had going on, but clearly it's nothing too. So, hey, it's
nothing
at all. 20 dogs.
There's nothing.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Boiled. You want that on a bun?
All right. Well, you do your best to keep Hunter under control. And Hunter, where can people find you?
I was find his number in the bathroom stall.
What's
8675309? Oh wait.
Yeah. Rangehot.com, baby. Stop by, take a look, see. Send me some fan letters. Tell me how much you love me. Tell me how much you hate Chad. It's all good.
If you want to find me, it's livefire-media.com. And yeah.
I don't want anybody to find me.
Chad, hopefully you can join some other time and maybe be a little more contributing and insightful. And
you can find Chad at Chad.
At least gang up on Hunter. At least let's beat up on Hunter together some more. You know?
Yeah.
To be honest, I was told that I couldn't beat up on him all night. So
I'm like,
bullshit.
I said,
he told you that?
He said I couldn't gang up on him.
Oh, bullshit. We can gang up anytime you want, man.
Yeah, you two fuckers gang up on me. You're going to be talking to each other.
Look,
there you go.
Just hit the mute button, just mute his ass. I won't quit doing Hunter until you quit like flipping me off. It's hilarious.
Well, that was what I had exactly as I had imagined.
Uh-huh.
I feel like this will be a great training video to show women what it's like to give birth for the first time. Here, this is what it's going to be like, really boring and painful. And at the end, you've produced something that looks like some sort of an alien.
Hey, Hunter. Say goodbye, Hunter.
Goodbye, Hunter.
You're
Peace
really
out.
hurting my